Hey guys, it's the Family Squad, and today, as you all know, is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to you all. I hope you guys are coming up with some ways to help save energy and, reduce, reuse, recycle, the 3 R's, all that kind of good stuff. Because as we unfortunately know, although some people want to be ignorant about it, not saying that to anybody specifically, just in general, but as we all know, unfortunately, Earth is dying. I don't want to say dying, but slowly dying. Because, well, for one, let's start off with the Arctic places like Antarctica. Animals are losing their homes because the ice is melting, glaciers are crashing, all this terrible stuff. And, for example, pandas. They're losing bamboo, which loses tons of resources to them. I think bamboo is a source of food and I think a home for them in a way. So, yeah, and pollution is killing trees and it's not a pretty future to think about. We don't want it to be like movies that some of you have probably seen. I can't think of any at the top of my head, but I'm sure none of you would want to spend your days on an Earth that is dying and filled with pollution and litter. So today, I will be making a video on 5 different ways you can help save Mother Nature and help spread awareness about climate change. Because awareness about that needs to go around. It's not doing so very much. So hopefully this video will help you guys think a little bit more about the Earth and help save it too. Before I get started, I want to give a special shout out to my soul sister, Charlie Mundane. That's her YouTube name. Happy late birthday to you. I have made a video. Well, I made a video and I will publish it soon as I ask her for permission. But yes, happy late birthday to you, Charlie. For some of you who may be wondering, her birthday was about a week or two ago, so if you guys want to go ahead and wish her a happy late birthday, go ahead. I think y'all should. I mean, it's pretty late, but, still good to wish her a happy birthday, and plus it's still April anyway. So, yeah, and I apologize if I'm very, stuttery or like I'm trying to piece stuff together on the spot. I'm trying not to stutter so much, and it's not working very well. So I apologize if I'm doing that. I know it can be pretty irritating if you see me doing that, or it looks like I'm being held on the spot, which, if it looks like I have a flashlight to my face, I have my ring light on, so yeah. I apologize if my microphone goes out mid-video too. It says it's on, but it could die anytime soon, and that has happened with plenty of my videos. Anyways, let's get started with today's video. On to 5 ways you can help save Earth. Number 1, save energy at home. Most energy and heat uses coal, oil, and gas. So, for example, turning on lights. That uses energy. And, for example, again, if you're going to take a hot shower, a hot bath, or use anything with heat in it, you're using heat. And coal, oil, and gas are a no-go for Earth because that produces, I don't want to say the wrong thing, I don't want to say pollution, but it does screw up the Earth. But some ways, also, by the way, y'all, don't feel ashamed if you guys have done all of this kind of stuff before. Everybody has. It's nothing new, unfortunately, but, I mean, hey, even we do. We use a ton of energy and heat. I think everybody does. But, that was a bad voice crack. But, a way you can help prevent using energy is using LED lights, naturally dry your clothes, and wash them with cold water, as well as using energy-efficient appliances. So, if that didn't make any sense, when you're washing clothes, use cold water instead of hot water, perhaps. Or when you're drying your clothes, Don't use a dryer, or I don't know who does it, but use a blow dryer. I don't think anybody does that, but if you do, I mean, you do you, I guess. But what it means by that is naturally dry, as in like putting on a rack and let it dry, because that way natural air can get to it and dry off the clothes. It may not be the quickest way, but it will help Mother Nature. Also, if you guys, like, I keep saying Mother Nature instead of Earth. I know some people don't believe in the term Mother Nature, so I'm going to be saying Mother Nature a whole ton in this video, most likely. And along with saving energy at home, there is a challenge, I suppose, called the Earth Hour Challenge. I shouldn't say challenge. It's called Earth Hour, though. Basically, to keep it short, is you go an hour without any electricity, no TV, no phone, no lights, just natural light, or if you're doing it at night, just have a candle. Because the reason why people do this is, as it sounds, you're saving energy. And we want that, don't we? I myself want to try it out sometime, but I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to. Number 2. Instead of using a vehicle such as a car that burns diesel or gasoline, ride a bike or walk. I'm going off of a notes I'm doing. I typed in bake. Ride a bike. Ride a bike or walk. Because, for one, walking is healthy for you, and so is biking. And it's good for the earth because you're not producing diesel or gasoline, or if you are, it's very few, like, stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. But you get the gist. But yeah, using a car produces lots of gasoline and diesel, which is, if, for example, if you're driving and there's a car in front of you and it gives off that disgusting smell, that's diesel or gasoil being burned from using the car. Or if you see clouds of gray, I guess. Not clouds of gray, I don't want to say that. But if you see factories with clouds of gray coming out of the pipe, chimney, whatever, that's pollution. They're producing pollution, which is not good. You can see it go into the air, and it's just awful. It produces a terrible smell, too. And it's bad for us to breathe in as well. Bad for birds, bad for animals, bad for anybody. So, I'd suggest you guys, instead of using a car, ride a bike or walk. Number 3. Eat vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, or whole grains. Making plant-based foods results in lower greenhouse gas emissions and requires less energy, land, and water. Some of your guys' food, for example, like, I don't know, chips. Those are made in factories, and those factories burn greenhouse gas emissions. And greenhouse gas emissions, no go. Terrible for Earth. So, instead of eating stuff like that, eat more healthier stuff that can be grown, such as vegetables, fruits, which, by the way, my favorite food is watermelon. My favorite fruit, I meant to say. My favorite fruit is watermelon. My favorite vegetable, cucumber. What's your guys' favorite food? Comment down below. And number 4, the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. We buy things such as clothing or electronics, and doing so produces carbon emissions at every point of production, from extraction of raw materials, manufacturing, to transporting goods to the market. So every time you buy a phone or a computer or a TV, that is, I'm trying not to sound, I'm trying to say the right thing, so I need to glance at this quite a few times, but every time you buy an electronic or piece of clothing, just know that the production of that, it produces carbon emissions, which, obviously, not good for the environment. But to produce, oh my gosh, what am I saying? I'm a wreck today. To protect the climate from that, though, buy less things and repair when you can, as well as recycle. So, for example, don't throw out your old TV, try to repair it or fix it into something else. Because, I mean, it's better to recycle and reuse or reduce. Reduce, what did I just say? Yeah, it's reduce, right? Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle. It's better to do those 3 R's, or at least one of them, than throwing out something that you can make into something completely beautiful or something different. And last but not least, number 5, which I got this evidence from nrdc.org, so shouts to them. Number 5 is speak up for climate change. Sending a message to social media shows you care about the world. Encourage others to help save the world. Perhaps convince Congress to enact laws that limit carbon usage and for polluters to pay for emissions they produce. Even the slightest bit helps. Recycling by yourself, posting about it, doing any of that kind of stuff. People will pay attention and listen. Even if it's just a couple people or perhaps friends or family members, they can help spread the news and help show others, hey, the world is dying. You should probably help out and save the world. I don't mean to put that in a very negative situation. I believe that we can all fix the world, fix Earth, herself, itself, whatever. I believe that we can all fix Earth with the right motivation. So, ending this video, please follow those 5 steps that I've mentioned in today's video, or do some type of that matter. Yeah, I'll end the video here. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Earth Day. Make sure you do something to help save Earth. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and save the Earth.